What about any other significant changes at the school while you were here?
Let's see. Well, later on, they added more teachers. When we got the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, it was a significant change because we were learning more, and when you got promoted, you had a new teacher, and all of them were real good. And one thing, if we did anything at school, anything wrong, the teacher, she wouldn't whip you, but she'd give you a good talking to. Then she would walk to your parents' house if it wasn't too far and tell them. You don't hear that anymore.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, we would know if we did something wrong at school. We were going to get it when we got home, too.
Oh, that must have been so intimidating because it was such a close community, right? All the teachers knew all the families.
The teachers knew all the family. And at that time, the teachers and the parents were so close.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really hear, well, some are close, but not very many.
These days? Yeah. I wonder if it's because towns are getting bigger. Like, it sounds like when you went to school here, it was a much more centralized town.
It was just a close-knit community.
Like, did you all go to the same church and everything?
Yeah.
I think that
well,
must
we
play a
had
central
3
role.
churches.
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody was just one big community, and the teachers went to the 3 churches, so that made them more close to the children.
Yeah. I think that must have been healthy for the community. Just having like all the communication between parents, teachers, students.
It helped.
Yeah.
It helped.
I bet.
You knew you had to be good.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think sometimes now teachers are more scared of the parents than the kids are of the teachers.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh.
And see, nowadays, a lot of the parents, I know you don't want to hear about today's children, but children were taught to respect the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
They're not always taught to do that now.
Yeah, it really is a shame.
Now, what's some of the things Garfield told you? Maybe I can add to it.
Well, he was telling me about, just like you said, they would go home with you if you were in trouble and talk to your parents. He remembered that.
Yeah.
And he was saying that Miss Ada, he had heard that she was like a real strict disciplinarian.
Oh, yes.
So, like, that was a big part of her, like, a structure for running the school and whatnot.
I never will forget that, to tell the truth, I bought Miss Jenkins' old house when we got married.
Oh, yeah?
Got married, yeah.
You're still living there?
No, my daughter lives in it now.
Okay.
I live on the other side of town. But that's just how close we were.
Oh, wow.
There was something else I was going to tell you. Oh, the whole time I was up here in school, I never got a spanking, but one time. Miss Jenkins, when she wanted you to do something, you had to do it. And we used to have plays, especially at the end of the school year. She'd have a play. And Miss Jenkins had all of us, girls and boys, on the stage. And she had us singing Jeannie with the light brown hair. And every time we'd go over the chorus, somebody would get off tune.
Mm-hmm.
But we would have to go right back over it. We did that 10 times a day. So
She wanted to perfect it.
Yeah. And I got tired of it.
Yeah.
And I said, Miss Jenkins, I am sick and tired of Jeannie with the light brown hair. And she had a hickory. She took that hickory and cut me across my leg. I was shocked because, see, I was Miss Jenkins' pet.
Yeah. It's almost like betrayal.
But after that, she told me, she said, now, I love you, but if you ever want to do good, you have to do things right.
Yeah.
And she said, I was determined you all were going to learn that song. And we did, too.
I'm sure you sang your best after you got the switching.
And that's the only spanking or anything I ever got. Because when I got home, my mother didn't spank me, but I wish she had instead of all the things she said to me.
Oh, I know. It's almost worse, the words they use.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. Now, when I go home, I can think of a whole lot of things that I should have told you.
Well, definitely feel free to send stuff to me. I still have a few more questions for you, too. Just like, what are some of your fondest memories of the school?
What is that?
What are some of your fondest memories of the school?
Let me see. That play that I was telling you about, after it was over, I thought it was the best thing ever happened. And I enjoyed being with a lot of my friends here. And I tell you one thing that really stands out with me. I was proud that Miss Jenkins had enough of get up and go to really get out and help build the school. That was one of my fondest memories. Because not many people would have been willing to do all of that.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it sounds like she was very passionate.
Oh, she was.
About
she
all
was.
of her students and just what was happening here.
She was a good woman, but when she said something, she meant it, and she could get firm when she wanted to. And of course, I enjoyed basketball. That was fun. And selling that Bernice stew, that made me think I was a cook.
And you just sold it to the students around school, right?
Hmm?
The students around school would buy it from you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah. My picture's out there on that picture.